go
We're
live.
telling people to try to donate $1 today.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Like now, while we're on live.
Yeah, why not?
I want to see your names. And then I'm going to make up a name if I don't hear one.
And they just heard that on live. All right.
They can hear that part too.
Yes, they can. Don't do too many of those or we'll get flagged. Hey, everyone. We are on our live here to talk about week 3 of our Indiegogo campaign for Left 4 Dead. Joe Childs, hello. Marley Cow, hello.
Joe Childs is one of our film producers.
He is one of our film producers.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jedi 10 Creative, hello. He's another
That's
one of
him.
our.
How's it going, buddy?
He's another one of our backers.
Mm-hmm.
It's the guy from Fortnite. Where? Bro looks like Pedro Pascal. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Always flattered by that comparison. Joe Child, it's a pleasure to be a part of this project. Well, thank you, Joe.
Yes,
we're glad to have you on
Yeah.
board of the project.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Darth Peter Griffin. Hello. Hey, I just wanted to stop in and say hi and good luck. Thank you, Theo.
Yes.
And Theo, congratulations on graduating. That's super cool. Very super cool. Yo, what's going on? Hello, Lord Voldemort. How are you? The first backer has returned to chat with you guys, like always.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Jedi 10. We appreciate that. Is that the guy from Teen Wolf? Him?
Which one?
We're both a little
Yeah,
scruffy,
no.
aren't we? That's pretty funny. That's a new one.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening these days? Lord Voldemort, what's happening these days is we are raising money to make our feature film, Left 4 Dead. This is our script right here. It's 62 pages of beautiful gloriousness. Yeah, it's awesome. And we're having an Indiegogo campaign that's going right now. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Theo, thank you. Now we're going to go to the university. Yes, you are. For film, which is awesome.
Oh, cool.
So I'm excited.
I also went to university for film, so.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why do you look like Cal? I don't know who Cal is. Do you know who Cal is?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know who you're talking about. Sounds fantastic. Thank you, SNG Cosplay. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're excited. Care to spill the beans? Yeah, we can spill the beans. What do you want us to spill the beans on? Why don't you have more viewers? I mean, there's only 6 people. We just barely started. 6 people are just jumping in. But yeah, Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead. Hold me into it.
Mold me into an amazing film.
Yeah.
Yes, Left 4 Dead. Hello, Michael Hack. How are you? Oh, the script. Yeah, Ryan, give us a elevator pitch of this for Lord Voldemort.
Yes. So Left 4 Dead is a post-apocalyptic western that we are going to shoot in the backdrop of Utah. It is about a drifter who is alone and traveling through this vast world that he's trying to navigate survival in. When one day he realizes he's being hunted by someone else. It's tracking him. It's on his way, and it will not stop until it kills him. And that is Left 4 Dead. So very different in the way that you've seen post-apocalyptic films in the past, especially without confusion, this does not have zombies in it. But it was going to have grit, blood, sweat, and tears in the film. So we're raising money on Indiegogo. You can find us at Left 4 Dead feature film on Indiegogo.
Yep. And if you go donate right now, let us know. We have one of our producers in the other room watching, and we would love to shout you out right now here on the live. Hi, BJ. You do look like Pedro Pascal. Thank you. Are you to marry? I mean, us? We are a cute couple, but I'm going to say no. Lord Voldemort says, interesting.
Yes.
Yes, Lord Voldemort, go to our Indiegogo campaign. Just look for Left 4 Dead feature film on Indiegogo.
Yeah.
And there's more of an explanation and more of a pitch video you can take a look at.
Mm-hmm.
You look like Mark Wahlberg, guy in red shirt.
Yes, oftentimes Mark Wahlberg gets that he looks like Ryan McDonald. So
it's true.
It pans out, yeah.
May the force be with you, brothers. Thank you. You too, Matt B. Voices. What did Jedi 10? Still sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Still looking forward to seeing the final product. We're looking forward to it too, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that's I don't know, it's kind of fun, and it really feels like it's taking shape.
Yeah.
Like the past 2 weeks we've gone location scouting a couple times, and it's been really cool to see it out there and to see it taking shape in like minds and like in reality, like taking those steps toward the final production. Palestine. Okay, what about Palestine? Please tell me we might get a Palpy / Mrs. Doubtfire crossover. Yes, we will. Don't worry. I'm planning on doing some Palpatine Mrs. Doubtfire crossover. Indiegogo link. Oh, are you going to throw that in, Danielle? Oh, it doesn't show up on my screen. Yes. Does it feel as amazing as I think it is to get so much support for this film? Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. Right now we're over $5,000, which is more than either of us have ever raised to make a film. And I think we're both feeling pretty great about it. Hello, Darth Vader. I want my fast pass next year. Am I going to forget? Tommy, you don't get any more fast passes ever. Ever, ever, ever. I am never writing you another fast pass. So hope you're having a good summer, Tommy. Let's see. I can't wait
to see this film made. J-Law, yes. Him and his band has done the Big Lebowski Festival with us.
Oh, that's right.
So,
yeah, you said that last time. That's awesome. Location scouting is fun. It is. It is. I've never been on this side of like at least from the very beginning. It's like location scouting and whatnot. So this is really new. This is really new, and it's exciting and like nerve-wracking at the same time, but like good. Because like, oh my gosh, this is gonna happen. Okay.
Well, a lot of things that can happen with location scouting is pieces. The script is always organic, so things that we originally had intended start to take shape when we start looking at a location. Because then it's like, okay, well, what was originally envisioned is A now needs to turn into B. So we've made some changes kind of mentally as what we're going to do for the script and what we're going to shoot. But it's all great because you have to be open to that when you're looking for locations.
Let's see. How close are you to reaching what you need to start shooting? I mean, no matter how much we make, we're making this film. So we've already reached enough to start making the film. We would love more because the more we get, the more we can put into the film. But we're going to make it regardless. So we're going to start shooting in July. And so,
so to answer your question, I mean, there's a level of like quality that we can go with. So like, can we start shooting the movie? Sure. Can we make a better movie? Absolutely. So that's the kind of thing is like, we want to be able to have like trained actors. We want to be able to pay those actors. We want to be able to have quality food, things like that, quality, work. So we're at a level where it's like we can start filming, but are we going to make it through? So every dollar continues to help. So even if right now, if everybody just donated $1,
oh my word, yeah. Like we've said that if all of my followers, just my followers, donated a quarter, like we would be ecstatic and would reach our goal like several times over.
Yeah.
And so that would please donate if you are so inclined. Greetings, Your Highness, Lord Palpatine. Hello. I look a little different right now. You have another one on yours.
You guys are going to be filming the Old West Town in Heber. We haven't necessarily discussed Heber, but that's a great idea. We've discussed Kanab. We've discussed Helper. And then let's see, we were looking at Deweyville earlier this week and Huntsville. So, but Heber is a great suggestion, Jill. Thank you.
Take a look. Yeah. I just recently got accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Excited to make money on YouTube. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. It kind of goes in waves for me. Like there are some months where I make okay money and there are other months where I don't very much at all. It's definitely a wave. But I mean, acting is kind of like that. Like it's feast and famine sometimes. Does anyone have any questions about the film, about the process, about us? Ryan McDonald here, who's our writer and director, he went to school for film and he has a little bit of an insight. He's already made one full feature film. So yeah. So we got Dollar Store, Saul Volcano, and Goodwill Pedro Pascal. I don't know who saw Volcano.
I don't know, but you can find some good things at the dollar store.
You can.
So
And we're part of that.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, Instagram questions. I asked if you guys are confident in the campaign getting as much money as it has so far. I mean the $60,000, which was our that was our pie in the sky, like bringing on like named talent, doing all this stuff and blah blah blah. That was the 60,000, and if we make it, we're still gonna do all that stuff. But like I said, where we're at right now, we're at just over $5,000. I guess about $5,500. 6,000 would be 10% of that goal, which would be amazing. But we think 10 is like our sweet spot.
Yeah.
And
so the campaign's tracking really well. But here's what we need is we need that extra push from everybody else. So if you see us posting about it, help share it with your friends. If you find yourself, if you're able to donate $2, jump in at that level. So we've made movies at this budget, but gosh, every dollar really does count. How long is the filming process? When will we see it? Great question. So it's probably going to be 8 to 10 days of filming, and then there's going to be several days probably of pickup shots. I'm going to be editing the movie in between our shooting days to try to speed up the process. Our hard deadline, and this is quick, is going to be end of September for when we can submit to Sundance. So we are fully on the move.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Do you think you will have to make changes to the script as you go?
Yes.
I mean, already we've had to make some changes to the script, just in location scouting and seeing what we have access to. Yeah, we've already gotten to a point where okay, we have to change this, we have to change that. Maybe look at this. Have Palpatine do some Muppet jokes. Oh, like what kind of Muppet jokes? What do you mean?
If you head to Indiegogo.com and you look up Left 4 Dead feature film and you donate $2, I'll have him do the Muppet jokes.
I will.
Okay?
I will.
All right, I will direct him for that.
Actually, yeah. Speaking of my Palpatine, one of the things you can get is a personalized video from Emperor Palpatine. So think about it. Oh, like Fozzie jokes, waka waka. I could maybe do that. Let's see.
There's a question for you. Do you have to make changes in the script? So as the writer of the film, one of the things I've realized, and Steven Spielberg's even said this, is that the screenplay is always organic. So it's never locked in stone. And there's been times where we've made changes on the fly. And so that's why sometimes you'll have, if you're ever looking at a Hollywood feature film, they'll have what's called their shooting script, and then they'll have the final script, which is actually where someone went through and watched the movie as it actually turned out and rewrote the script so they could sell it. But yeah.
Ollie says hello. Which one of you guys plays Sidious? Which one do you think plays Sidious? It's me. I love silly Star Wars. Me too. Do you think it'd be a good idea for me to set up a campaign, even though I don't have very many subscribers? If you feel like you're in a position and you have a product that you want to try and launch, do it, man. Yeah. Grab life by the horns. Go for it. By the way, Saki the sock puppet, I haven't seen you on my FIP in a while, and I miss you. You're funny, man. Let's see. Palpatine goes to a history museum and marvels at the artifacts owned by bad guys. I mean, I guess I could do that. Yeah. The problem is getting permission to film in places like that, because sometimes with the makeup, they do not like me going places because they don't know what I look like. So it's kind of hard. But a good idea. Thank you very much, Ness. Sonia says, hi there, BJ. It's me, Sonia. Good evening. Good evening, Sonia. How are ya? We're just here talking about our film, talking about how week 3 went, which I feel really good about it since our last touch-in. But yeah, it's going good. I think you guys should while Ryan's here on my page, you should ask him more questions. Like being an accomplished writer, director. Let's see. The Palpatine videos are amazing. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Hello, Navi Moon Art. Good to see you on board.
Yes, in so many ways, I've hijacked BJ's Instagram, and I'm now all over his feed and page. So now you guys are my fans.
That's true. Yeah. Anyone, Left 4 Dead feature film has an Instagram page. Please go follow it. It's just at Left 4 Dead feature film. Follow Ryan on all of his socials. And yeah, right. If you're on Instagram right now, Left 4 Dead just commented.
Mhm.
Follow me here.
Follow me here.
Yeah. Let's see. How did you get cast? Did you have to audition? Me, for this project, no. For other projects I've worked on, yes. This one has kind of been a collaborative process between Ryan and I. He pitched me the idea a while ago, and I said, "Yeah, dude, you write it, and I'm on board." And so I was kind of, in the lead role from the beginning, which is always nice when you have writer director friends that can put you in. But for a couple of our other characters, we will be having auditions, and we have some actor friends in mind, and we've kind of pushed it to them like, hey, would you be interested? But we don't have very many other cast members set in stone. There aren't very many other cast members either. Like, it's a kind of a small cast. But yeah, how are my lightsaber skills? They're mediocre at best. They're fun to make a video of Anakin thought Palpatine instead of Windu. Oh, that could be kind of fun. Yeah. I'd like to see that, kind of a what if. How have you been doing this evening? Good so far. We've only been on for just about a quarter of an hour. It's been good. Just chit-chatting a little bit. Another backer? Oh, we're looking for our next backer.
You could be our next backer.
You could. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Thank you so much, Matt B. Voices. We appreciate that. But yes, we're looking for the next backer. We are at 61 backers right now, which is amazing. You could be number 62. And like I said, we have our producer in the other room, Danielle. She's watching the campaign, and she's ready to shout your name to us. Come show us, and we'll talk to you. It'd be great. You've got a flash goal. What's my flash goal? I'll view it. Sure, why not? Sure, I'll pin that. So apparently I have a flash goal now on my TikTok. Everyone's watching.
I didn't know that either, what that even meant. So
Do it.
okay.
Pin it.
Pin.
Great. You might be getting some money. That'd be
Oh.
awesome. Let's see. Joe says, like the wise words from our emperor, do it. Exactly. Who was Anakin Skywalker in your videos from Palpatine? It's an actor friend of mine named Andrew Peters. He's an actor, and oh, hey, Ness, thank you very much for the gift, for the rose. Yeah, actor friend. He's also a member of the 501st, and so we know each other through that. That's how we initially met. But yeah, he might be someone that might be good to be involved too. Like,
Yeah.
I need to throw it his way.
Okay.
Yeah. Could you be Thanos in your videos? I mean, that'd be a whole new costume. I could be Thanos. Whether or not I will be Thanos is a different question. Jedi Creative says, Ryan and BJ are equally amazing and talented. I've always loved chatting with you guys and seeing your new videos. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
We appreciate that. Yeah. Ryan, tell me where you came up with the idea for Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. It actually started a movie that we made last year. It's a short film directed by my wife, Brandy Lee McDonald. But together, Danielle Bendinelli and BJ Wimpy and I and Brandy came up with the overall concept. But we were traveling to go shoot that movie, and we were driving through the West Wendover Desert. I'd had this idea kind of before a little bit, but it really started to take shape in me as we were driving, that this is something that I wanted to do. And we're driving through the desert, and I thought, gosh, it's like all this landscape is just sitting, is here. We can really capitalize on that because we are independent film, low budget. So it's like, that's kind of like just the landscape adds like value into our film. And I thought indie film, you're looking for like the more we spend with just one guy kind of being hunted. And I was thinking of Wish Casting the Sundance Kid and No Country for Old Men, and it just started coming. I was like, I'm gonna write this, and then I knew how it began, and I knew how it ended, and I just had to sit down and figure out the in between.
That's awesome.
So
yeah. Turtle Rocket Books jumped on. Hey, Turtle Rocket Books. Turtle Rocket Books is the publishing company for my friend Chad Dakota, who jumped on as a producer for our film. Chad, thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate the confidence, man. That was really awesome. Like when I saw your name on the page, like it was pretty exciting. So thank you so much. Everyone should go follow Chad Dakota. He's an author, makes some fun books. I've actually been able to be the narrator for a lot of his book series. So yeah, go check him out. Let's see what we had over here. I have an idea for a series. It's in a time of war. A commander puts together a squad to stop the forces of evil. What do you think? Good premise. I say flesh it out. Go for it, Venator. If I can, I will think about auditioning. I would love to be part of this movie. After supporting the movie, I've been here. I have an idea when the audition will be held. We don't have an idea yet. It'll be in the coming weeks, so don't worry. We'll post all about it. You got a flash. Oh, you already did the flash goal.
Okay.
Have you gotten any lightsabers from Star Wars Theory? I have not gotten any from Star Wars Theory. I've gotten some from Art Sabers. From crap. What was the other one that I got a saber from? Don't click invite.
Oh no. Okay.
That invites them to like join on your live, like to be like on their camera and talk.
No.
Oh well.
My bad.
It's okay. But yeah, so I haven't got any from Saber Theory though, so I cannot speak to them at all. What? Meldon 77 just jumped on. Justin's El Salvador. To Rocket Books. Thank you, buddy. I guess we could read some of our backers.
Yeah.
You want to go through them?
Uh-huh.
So yeah. By the way, like I don't think we said his name in our video last week.
We didn't.
So we need to add him to this.
I know that because of what I typed out earlier.
Yeah.
And posted. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was editing it and I was like going through the names and I'm like, oh no.
Okay.
All
right. Okay.
Ryan, what made you think BJ would be perfect for the role of the Drifter in this movie? Ooh, yeah, Ryan. What made you think I'd be perfect for the role of the Drifter in this movie?
He's cheap. That's why. No.
I am though.
Here's the deal: is that we've worked together before. I directed a short film called Ancient Evil: Moon's Blood that BJ starred in. And we've been friends for many years now, and we're worked on several projects. So it wasn't really thinking like, oh, I have this idea for a role and who could fit it. It was more like, I want to write this film and I want to put BJ in it, and hopefully he'll accept the script and want to do it. So it was always written in that sense that I was going to pitch it to him and ask him to be on board. But off the back of how well we've worked together in the past and the collaboration that we have. So yeah, that's what the thought was there.
No, and like it's kind of that thing like where you see like directors who have like they cast the same people in their movies. It's because once you have a repertoire with someone, you've worked together, you know each other, you know how they work, then it's easy to work with them again, and you know what you're getting into. And so same with like an actor working with a director.
Yeah.
I know what I'm getting into. I know what I'm working with. So yeah. For the Republic. Thank you, King Joker. Hi, best friend. Hi, Ellie. How are you? Griffin Loving says, do you guys shower together and kiss? No, we do not.
Not kissing.
He is happily married, and I am happily in a wonderful relationship.
We just happen to look like each other right now.
It's true. We do look a little similar. So yeah. But thank you for the donation, Griffin, and the odd question. Danielle says #Dream Team. Yep, I agree. I made an Emperor Palpatine post of him with 2 chocolate chip cookies from 7-Eleven, replying, some of the dark side, we have cookies. Would you like to tag you in that photo? Yeah, I'd love to see it. Why not? I've done a lot of dark side, we have cookies posts and jokes and gifts too. So it's a great joke. I know BJ does Lord of Star Wars. Have you thought of doing anything Star Wars yourself? Are you talking costume wise or just
I mean, I meant maybe. I guess it did come to my mind a little bit ago, but I don't know what character I would be.
Yeah.
So, and then some of the other characters you kind of already have. Like you already have, you have a dedicated Anakin, and Vader, and stormtroopers, and
You can always have more stormtroopers.
So I don't know which character I'd be, but I'm open to anybody to suggestions of a character. I could be Rey.
You do have the hair for it. But if you've ever seen my three Sith and a Baby parody, Ryan directed that. That was actually one of the first projects we worked on together.
Yeah.
We've also done 2 music videos together with Palpatine. We did the Peaches music video, and then most recently, Palpy with Lightning Fingers.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it kind of calls back to how did you know that BJ would be good for the Drifter? Well, we've worked together on those 3 shorts, plus the short that I put together, plus the short that I produced, that he also produced as well. It was Convicts and Chocolate, so you just kind of know.
Yeah.
So, and I've already got another idea for, when we're done doing this movie, it's like, okay, I got next year's movie. I was thinking about pretty heavily yesterday. So,
yeah, and we have a Palpatine video kind of in the chamber, ready to go.
Yep, we have that too.
That'll probably be like a winter project for us.
Yeah.
It's called Disturbance. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's gonna be really fun. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. Did you see Return of the Jedi in theaters for its anniversary? Yes, I did. Do you mean Revenge of the Sith or Return of the Jedi? Because I saw Return of the Jedi in the 90s when it came out with the special editions. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah.
You still crowdfunding for that film? Yes, we are.
Absolutely. And we are coming up onto one of our, how many days do we have left? 10?
10 days. 10 days.
So we're down to 10 days. And you can find that at Indiegogo. Go to Indiegogo.com and search up Left 4 Dead feature film. There's a Left 4 Dead short film that's based on the video game that's crowdfunding. That's not us. We're Left 4 Dead feature film. And pick the perk that works great for you. Special thanks, IMDb credit, copy of the script.
Yeah, a lot of things. So yeah, we would thank you very muchy. We would love to have you on board.
Absolutely. And if you do it now, we'll go ahead and
call you out right now.
Okay. Let's see. What got you into becoming a writer and director, and do you know what you wanted to do as a career? Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to come up with this idea. I had to remember to be 30 seconds. So I came with the idea really about when I was in like the 9th grade. So it came to me very, very quickly. As far as they were going to be asking you questions and like, where do you want to be in high school? What do you want to do when you grow up? I knew the counselor was going to have that. And I thought long and hard. And I realized that how much I love movies and how I'm always writing stories. And I didn't want to be a cop because I'm writing stories about cops. And I just realized it just came to me as things do. And once it finally did, I was like, I'm always writing a story. I'm always sitting down writing. I'm always looking at behind the scenes stuff, which back then it wasn't on YouTube. You had to search through the DVDs and things like that, or even the VHS tapes. So, and once it clicked, it just never left my mind, and I've been on that pursuit
ever since. Yeah. Someone said it came back to theaters in 2023. Mm-hmm. I actually remember that now, and yes, I did go see it. So, Brandy McDonald says, "Hey fellas, sorry,
it's okay." Producer Brandy McDonald asks, "Can we chat about the new business perk?" Which is a great reminder. So, one of the new perks that we just set up right now is if you are a business owner and you would like to see your logo featured in our movie, we have a perk for you, and it's going to be our business perk. So you can go onto our Indiegogo campaign and look at more details there. But we have a couple of different scenes and ideas for shots where a branding logo would be a great spot to be featured in the close-up of our film. And because a lot of times when you see movies and they're drinking a certain beverage, or they're wearing a certain watch, or they're driving a certain car, those are all paid for by high marketing brands. But if you have a brand and you'd like to see it on the big screen with us, we'll be going to possibly Sundance and traveling the world. Now's a great perk for you to be able to jump onto.
Yep, we'd love to have you on board. Check our Indiegogo for that option as well. I love watching the behind the scenes stuff. BJ, did you know that you wanted to be an actor from a young age? Yes, I did. From a very young age, I loved entertaining people. And I knew I wanted to do that. And when I saw Hook starring Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman's portrayal of James Hook in that movie is like, that's what I want to do. I want to be an actor. I want to chew the scenery just like Dustin Hoffman. So yes, that's how I knew that I wanted to be an actor.
Yes.
Let's see. Is it going to be like the logo branding scene from Wayne's World?
Like these Doritos right here are just delicious.
They're even better in the apocalypse.
So
$125 coming your way. Ooh, dude.
Thank you very much.
As soon as we see that, we'll definitely call you out. That'd be cool.
Well, to answer to Joe Childs, our film producer, Joe Childs, not in the comical way. However, we did come up with an idea because one of the options we are selling Left 4 Dead specifically made hot sauce for the film. That's one of the perks. And we did come up with an idea while we're driving to our location the other day where BJ's like, not that we would put it in the film, but just our own thing where BJ would be like, man, when I'm lost out in the wilderness and these rabbit wings are real, I have my Left 4 Dead hot sauce.
We definitely need to film that
Yeah.
this week. Yo, BJ, what's up? Hello, Shay. How are you? We got another backer. Oh, we got it. We got a backer.
There it is.
Let's see. What's the name? Oh, they're going to look right now. Don't worry. How am I doing? I'm doing good. When did you start being Palpatine on your YouTube? I started posting on YouTube in 2020, and that's because all of my acting jobs dried up and I needed something to do to be creative. But I've been doing Palpatine since 2007. So I should have been posting videos that whole time. Sandra Mucci! Hey! You jumped on
Thank
at the
you.
125 level you said you were going to,
Yeah.
and you did.
So they make her a fun producer. It is
A funding producer for our
Thank
film.
you.
Wow.
Thank you
Thank you so
so much.
much.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Uh-huh.
Woo! That is the first time that during one of our lives, someone has jumped on and done funding. So thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, and you could be next, jumping in at any
At
level.
any level.
Donate now.
Yes. Let's see.
Hi, Quinn.
Hello, Quinn. Did Quinn say hi?
She says hi over here.
Okay, great.
Hi, this
Oh,
is
Quinn right here.
Hi, Quinn.
Hi there. I'm a big
Mhm.
fan of the Left 4 Dead since the original one came out and the words and games. Oh, okay. So I'll
Mhm.
address this right now. So although there is a video game series, the title Left 4 Dead, our film Left 4 FOR Dead are not affiliated.
Mhm.
But the title, I mean, we've talked about finding another title, but honestly, it really fits with like the aspect of the film. And when you see the film, you'll go, oh,
That's what happened.
and it really fits. So although the video game I'm sure is amazing, I'm not a video game guy myself. We are not affiliated.
We need to find an Easter egg that's for Left 4 Dead, the
And
zombie
plug it
game,
in
and then just have an Easter egg somewhere
in our film.
in the film.
That'd be kind of funny.
So it's like a call to it.
Okay. Big fan of your Star Wars YouTube videos, and your cosplay as Palpatine is so unbelievably badass. Thank you so much. That's a great compliment. I love making my silly videos, and I've loved when I've had Ryan on board to direct some of my longer format Palpatine videos. I see this is a different, my bad, but honestly sounds pretty cool. Thanks for letting me know. Oh no bad.
Yeah.
Like it is an understandable mistake.
Yeah.
Many people have made it.
In order to be creative, I've had to stop playing video games because I can get addicted and be on them for hours. So that being said, I was mildly aware that there was a video game series called Left 4 Dead, or I think I had heard the title, but I've learned a lot about it now, having titled a movie called Left 4 Dead.
It jumps out.
Yeah.
Zap, 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 zap. Yes, Charlie, exactly. CT582920. Hello, how's it going, man? B. Jerry, think of going to Celebration in LA. Yes, I am. I found a lot of celebrations here in the States. I've never been to an international one. So yes, I'm planning on going to that celebration. Landon Foster just jumped on. Hey, Landon, that's my nephew. Long live the Empire.
Mhm.
Yes, I agree. Long live the Empire. Man, that was so cool. I felt like that was like a rush getting a
Yes, it
backer.
was.
Like my heart's still like going.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you again.
Mhm.
That was really cool. Somehow Palpatine returned.
Yes.
It's very true, and he will. There'll be a Palpatine video posted tomorrow. Can you wear the Palpatine outfit from Revenge of the Sith or Return of the Jedi? So my outfit is modeled after the Return of the Jedi. I have thought about doing Revenge of the Sith and also the new Rise of Skywalker look. I just need to put the time and money into making said look. And it's really hard to do when I just have my Return of the Jedi robe hanging out already. I'd love to meet both of you. That'd be awesome. That would be cool. It'd be great to meet you. The Empire shall never fail. Yes, I agree. Left 4 Dead was honestly a good game and a lot of fun. Best of luck with your movie, Left 4 Dead. Thank you. It sounds like it will be epic. Thank you so much, Sandy, a.k.a. the Dragon Duelist. Dragon Duelist, you could be a backer on our movie. We could celebrate your name right now, pal. The Rise of Skywalker is what I meant. Yes, I would love to do Rise of Skywalker. Actually, my makeup artist he's tried to convince me to do a Rise of Skywalker Palpatine where he's a little more like zombie-esque. So yeah.
We have a question from Brandy. What festivals do we have coming up by New Auckland Cinema for the summer? Well, and that's a good point to bring up because as when we make projects, we travel to festivals. And about a month ago, I came back from Hollywood. Coming up now, we have some Utah festivals. We're in the No Fear Film Festival that is in Salt Lake. It's going to be in about 2-3 weeks from now with Comics and Chocolate. We also have the Zepstone Film Festival. It's going to be in August as well. That we'll be in. And I don't know, we're looking at a lot of festivals for Left 4 Dead.
That's great.
I tend to jump in for
Everything.
100 festivals.
Yeah, do it.
1,000, yeah.
Joe Childs is already a backer, but he just sent us 50 more bucks for the film right there on YouTube. Thank you, Joe. We appreciate it, man. We want Battlefront 3. Yes, we do. Let's see. We missed a few questions. I'm scrolling back.
Okay.
Hey, BJ, your Palpatine has got some smooth moves. Love watching your videos. Thank you so much. I love just being silly. Ryan, do you ever get stressed when writing scripts? What do you, or do you just have fun with it?
For the most part, it's fun. The more stressful part is when you go back to reread it. Finish the script first is what I've learned on this last one. Finish it first, then reread.
There you go. I like that. Let's see. The Necromancer from Legacies reminds me of Emperor Palpatine very much so. Could you make a bunch of hilarious TikToks? I'll be watching your careers with great interest. I mean, I do feel like I make a bunch of hilarious TikToks, so thank you. And you should cosplay the Mandalorian because you totally look identical to Pedro Pascal. I'm actually about done with my Mandalorian cosplay, so you'll be seeing some videos of that soon. Let's see. Once more, the Sith shall rule the galaxy. Yes. Hello, little Frost.
Yeah. Celebration of.
Where are we looking?
Right here.
Oh, okay. How my short fantasy screenplay are going to the Zepstone
International Film Festival.
Ooh.
We will see you there. I will be there with
are you on
our. Yeah, Convicts and Chocolate is in there.
Oh, Zepstone. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you said that. You just said
Convicts and Chocolate in there. Brandy won Best Screenplay.
That's right.
Yeah. We won Best Comedy already for the quarter part.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna be the finale. And they don't screen every movie, but they're screening our movie.
Yeah, they are.
So
that's exciting. If you want to see me in a film festival, I just competed in the 48-hour film festival yesterday, and that'll be showing Thursday at 6 p.m. at the Broadway Theater in Salt Lake City. So if you want to see that. Let's see. What do we got? We got one. How soon would we possibly seeing this amazing project? Always love your different little shorts and joke videos in different cosplays. Best of luck moving forward. Thank you, Bilbo Baggins. Ryan, how soon will we be seeing this project?
Our hope is to have this available for film festivals by the end of September. How soon will that be widely available?
That's up in the air.
That's hard to say, because if, let's say, by the grace of the film gods, we get into Sundance. We cannot premiere that movie until it's at Sundance. And then that's the case where we would be inviting all of you to come join us for the premiere, which will be the last Sundance in Utah. But then after that, there's going to be a lot of times where, you know, if you're in the California area and our movie's heading there for a film festival, well, that would be your opportunity to see it. So it's going to be driven by film festivals in your location for a while. But there is a perk for owning a digital copy of the movie, and you can jump in on that.
Yeah.
And that would be something that only you would be able to have.
Yes. So Bilbo Baggins, jump on to Indiegogo right now
and get your digital copy.
Get your digital copy. What did you make your Mandalorian out of? It's 3D printed EVA foam. It is actually vacuum formed plastic, and the helmet is like a rotocast fiberglass. So that's what my Mandalorian's made out of. Yeah. The Death Star will be completed on schedule. Good.
And one from over here, from the UK, from Scotland. I'll be keeping an eye out for your Left 4 Dead movie with great interest, and hopefully, if it ever does come here, we're more than happy to check it out. We would love to have your support.
Oh yeah, international support's always cool.
Yeah, so we are on Indiegogo still. You can go to Indiegogo.com, Left 4 Dead. Pick out the perk that works for you. We're happy to give you a shout out. We can do it now if you like. If you jump on now, give you a shout out, and then we'll be doing a special thanks video for you as well. We've been posting on our Instagrams, screenshots of people's names as well.
Yep.
And helping get the project out there. And then of course, how can we get it into your hands later?
Yeah. And we would love to bring this movie international to Scotland. That'd be amazing.
Yes.
But if that does not happen, actually you should tell us some film festivals that are there. We could totally submit.
Yeah.
You could always get the digital copy of the film for yourself. Wonderful. Thank you so much for answering. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you, Bilbo Baggins, and we hope to see you join as a backer. Which type of Din Djarin Mandalorian will you be? The regular one or the silver one? I'll be the silver one. We only seen him in the regular outfit for was it 2 episodes or 1.5 episodes? But I'm doing season 2 where he has the mudhorn on his shoulder in the silver armor. That's the version I'm doing. I'm 3D printing and using EVA foam for my Bad Batch Hunter cosplay. That's nice. Good job. That's how Hunter sounds. That's why I said it like that. Oh, you're gonna be Wrecker, yeah. Watching D. Bradley Baker record the Bad Batch is super fun. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the behind the scenes stuff, because D. Bradley Baker, he does the voice for all the clones.
Oh, okay.
And they don't do it like where he does all of Hunter's lines and he just does them. Oh, so he goes like he says something Hunter, and then Wrecker responds to it, and then Crosshair responds to that. It's actually pretty fun, like watching him do it. That's like a role of a lifetime, man. That'd be super cool to do. Ryan, write something like that.
Okay. I don't even know what we're talking about.
A Star Wars. Okay. A Star Wars animated show. Okay. Jaden is him says, yo. Hi, Jaden. Send a request to join your live. Not right now. Okay. Anyone else have any questions? We've been going for about 45 minutes now. I guess we could start reading some backers off that we have had this week. We will be making every week we make a special thank you video for that week's backers.
Shaylin, if you want to go to Indiegogo.com and jump in as a film producer on that perk,
I'd have you on the live right now. Yeah, we'd have you
we'll chat and have questions.
Yeah, that'd be great. Mm-hmm. I just bought a DC-17 prop. Oh, that's cool. DC-17s are great. It's Jaden Dominguez from MFJH. Well, hello, Jaden Dominguez. Good to see you again. Hope you're enjoying your summer, buddy. All right, so should we read some names?
Yeah, well, should we start with here?
Yeah, it's over there.
Okay. So Ryan Bullock, appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support to our film. We're going to make a great movie.
Yeah, we are. James Beveridge, thank you so much for jumping on. James is actually a fellow Star Wars friend. I just posted a video of me with a First Order officer. That was James. He's pretty great. Thank you, James.
Awesome. Cosette Caron, She is thank you very much, by the way, for your support. Appreciate it very much. And she's a coworker and friend of my wife, Brandy Lee McDonald.
awesome.
And she's very excited for us. And so she donated to our project.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Brandon Young.
Brandon Young, thank you for he jumped in as a film producer.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And thank you for your help and support. He's also a independent filmmaker who we went to high school with. Well, actually, he's the grade ahead of me.
Mhm.
So he was a senior when you were
A
a
sophomore.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And independent filmmaker from the Ogden, Utah area. A couple of different indie films feature films, many shorts. And I think he's also working on his next film. So.
Oh, hey, Marty Hicks just jumped in.
Marty,
Speaking of
Marty. Thank you, Marty.
Thank you, Marty. Like Marty is one of our
Yeah.
one of our backers.
Mhm.
Thanks for jumping
Yeah.
into the live, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Marty. Sorry, I don't know if you caught it. We just were chatting about Brandon. So,
guess-
Marty.
Guess what Star Wars game I'm playing right now? Lego Star Wars. I love Lego Star Wars. It's great. Would be cool if there was a Left 4 Dead movie. That would be cool. I think it'd probably be a great concept. That is not this movie though.
Well, it said, what would be cool if there's a Left 4 Dead reference in the movie?
Oh, in a reference. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We want to do that.
Yeah. Well, we just came up with that on this live, actually. I said
Yeah.
we should have a little Easter egg that's the Left 4 Dead Easter egg. Yeah.
Yep. So maybe we'll see it.
Mhm.
No problem, guys. Yeah. Thanks, Marty.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Are you on a different app? We're on 4 apps right now. We're on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and
My
TikTok. So we're
Yeah.
on my 3 platforms and then his 1 platform
Yeah.
right now. All right, but back to a couple thank yous. Oh yeah, during the live.
Okay.
Let's see. We have Kayla V. Marshall.
Thank you, Caleb.
Kayla, thank you so much for being a
Yes.
backer on our film. That's always awesome.
Mhm.
Knights of the Old Republic you're playing right now. Knights of the Old Republic is awesome.
Good buddy of mine, Michael Solares. Thank you so much. He was an actor in my first feature film, Married and Loving It.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, Michael Solares. My first feature film has a 20-minute long single take shot, and I knew he could do it because I knew he could memorize 20 long pages. I can barely memorize the first of any page, so that's why this movie doesn't have that much time. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it, man.
Let's see. Joe Childs. He says, "Well, folks, I'm off for the night. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and thank you for letting us be part of your wonderful film." No, Joe,
Thank you.
thank you
Yes.
for being part of the film, and thank you for the extra donation that you threw on
Yeah.
right here on the live.
Yep.
If you want us to add another name to the credits for like $50, dude, that you just threw in, we'll add another name. If you have, if you want to gift that to a friend, just let
Yeah.
us know, please. All right, where are we at? David Marsden. I know David personally. He's been my double and acting partner in a lot of projects I've been in on the live theater. So Marsden, live long and prosper. That's what I have to say to you, my friend. Thank you.
Tom Rockwell. Thank you so much, Tom. Tom Rockwell is also an independent filmmaker from the Utah area. Great independent filmmaker with some amazing short films. And he continues to build the sets at the Health Theater.
Yeah.
And for some reason, you guys haven't bumped into each other yet.
Well, we
But
need to.
Oh, yeah. But Tom, thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you, Tom. We appreciate it. All right, who we got? Denise?
I believe it's Denise.
Denise Kirkham. Denise
Mhm.
Kirkham, thank you so much for
Yes.
jumping on and being a backer
Mhm.
for our film. It's amazing.
This was gonna be my nephew, my first nephew, well, my only nephew actually, Eden Bell. Thank you so much, little Eden, who's just 7 months old, for grabbing your first debit card and punching it into it.
Wow, that's amazing. Our youngest backer.
Yes.
Actually, maybe about 7 months. So yeah, our youngest backer, because
Our
then
youngest
it's my niece,
Okay.
Amelia. We have 2 little backers with their little debit cards.
Yes.
All right, and then Marty Hicks.
Yep.
We're just like Marty Hicks
Mhm.
was in the live. I don't know if you're still here, but yes, Marty Hicks, thank you so much for
Yeah.
being a backer on our film.
Mhm.
That's awesome, dude. And then I said this earlier, Chad Dakota, who is a author. I've been able to narrate a couple of his audiobooks. His production company is Turtle Rocket Books, and he jumped on at a film producer credit level.
Wow.
So yeah, thank you,
Wow.
dude. Like we
Chad.
really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we have Benny Bendinelli, which is our producer Danielle Bendinelli's brother. He jumped on as a funding producer.
Oh wow!
So yeah, thank you to him.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Dollar Store Pedro Pascal, what's up? Hey Jay Carper, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
This is also Dollar Store Mark Walker.
Yeah, we got Dollar
So,
Store
yeah.
Pedro and Dollar Store Mark. So thank you. And last but not least, so far, you could still be added to this list while we're on this live. Last but not least, Chandra Mucci, who jumped on and donated during this live. That was really awesome.
Yeah.
Chandra, really appreciate that. It's amazing. Like, so cool. That was like I said, the first time we've ever gotten someone to donate during the live.
Yeah.
So it was really, really awesome. Do you enjoy some zombies? Of course I enjoy zombies. Who doesn't? Been for many years. Also glad you don't like Left Zombie Apocalypse and IRL. I'm glad we don't have it as well. If you find Umbrella Corp, we might. It's true. It's true. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Guess the only one who remains on Instagram. I'm guessing you, Jedi 10 Creative. My Lord, Stormtrooper. Danny, how are you? You survive all movies, right? Yes and no. Are you talking about me or Pedro Pascal? Because Pedro Pascal does not survive everything he's in. He did not survive
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. He did not survive, and most recently, spoiler alert, did not survive The Last of Us. In Wonder Woman, he kind of like disintegrated. So yeah, I guess he didn't survive Wonder Woman either. My Lord, Stormtrooper, hello. But everyone, I guess we're gonna wrap this one up. This has been a fun live.
Yeah.
Ryan, can you please write something with the Bad Batch? I'd love to see that. Well, he'll have to learn what the Bad Batch is first.
Bad Batch is first. I'm sorry.
So I'll have to teach him. Although he is a Star Wars fan, he's not a Star Wars fan like we are, Jedi 10. So yes. But I think we're going to wrap up our live for tonight. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's on here. A special thank you to those who gave gifts and to Joe Child for the excellent donation. Yes. Thank you. A special thanks to Chandra Mucci for being a backer right here during the live, which was pretty awesome. And Ryan, you want to give them the spiel?
Which one?
I'll just go to Indiegogo, be a backer, blah, 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 all that jazz.
All right. We're making a movie, and we want, sorry, I'm going to do that again. We're making a movie. We're asking you to help us out with this one because we are on track. We've been location scouting. We've had a great week, but we want to make the best movie that we can possible. And so for that, we are raising money. You can go to Indiegogo.com, check out our perks, find the one that matches what's best for you. And we look forward to adding your name in our special thanks videos, adding your name in our IMDb credits, adding your name to the big screen of our movie altogether. And we're happy to make this movie with you guys. We have it's easy for me to say it's kick-ass because I wrote it, but it's kick-ass.
It's kick-ass.
It's called Left 4 Dead.
It's kick-ass.
And we're going to go make this movie here in the desert of Utah, and we want you to join us.
So yeah, go to Indiegogo.com right now, search Left 4 Dead feature film. Also, it is in the link in our bios or in the video description of this video if you're on YouTube. And we would love to have each and every one of you join us, and let's make a really badass movie together, right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you soon. It's all right. We're going to start shutting down the live. Goodbye over here on my TikTok. Goodbye over here. Goodbye, Jedi 10 Creative, the only one left over here. Goodbye. End now. And last but not least, a goodbye, YouTube. A goodbye. 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 End.